So Ludum Dare 39 is coming up fairly soon. Mike Kasperzak decided to run the event on the last weekend in July instead of August, since there are a lot of esports and industry events happening in August and he didn't want to make any double bookings. Some of you might be aware that my first Ludum Dare event was in fact Ludum Dare 38, where I submitted my game Polar Protector. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, so I'm definitely participating in this one too. Last Ludum Dare, I prepared a few things, though that was difficult since it was my first event and I had absolutely no idea what to expect. First of all, I created a kind of rubbish endless runner style game called Shoe Hunt, in which you play as a robot who literally has to pick up shoes and not get electrocuted. It's fairly simple and really bad, even though the people on Newgrounds seem to like it. I mean, it got a 3.3 out of 5, which strangely enough is higher than Polar Protector's 2.9 out of 5, which fortunately doesn't bother me. Not a bit. After that, I tried to schedule my time. I tried to set myself a deadline of 9 AM for the planning process, then create the game by 3 PM and use the remainder of that time for graphics, sound and miscellaneous polish. In reality, I woke up at 6 AM, came up with the idea by 7, and ended up creating graphics and sound for the game alongside programming it. You can actually find a time-lapse of me creating Polar Protector on this very YouTube channel, featuring the hyper-early beta version of what would eventually become the keys to my current project. Along with a failed attempt at scheduling, I also tried to save coffee consumption until I was already beginning to fatigue from 13 consecutive hours of development. This is a big mistake since it ended up making me think fast and feel less tired, but it didn't do anything to stop me from burning out on my game. After sleeping and waking up I felt a lot better, but the coffee wasn't used to its full potential. With all that in mind, this time I'm going to take it a lot more laid back. I'm not even going to try to prepare as much as I could, since it didn't help me at all last time and I'm sure it wouldn't help me any more now. This does mean that I'm not going to make any more rubbish practice projects, I'm not going to implement any rigid schedules, and I'm definitely not going to refrain from drinking a bunch of coffee. Most importantly, this means that I'm going to milk the hell out of Ludum Dare for YouTube video ideas, so I guess expect more of those either before or after the event, but most likely both. Also, in the small chance that Phil Strahler of Pixel Prophecy is watching this, finish your damn Ludum Dare 38 documentary. It's like 2 weeks until the next event. Then you have to make like 2 documentaries at the same time. Either way, stay tuned for more videos on the topic of Ludum Dare, Masochist, or yelling at random YouTubers who are very likely not watching your video. Thanks for watching.